I decided to take a little stroll into the comment section. I probably shouldn't have.
What's good, people, and welcome on another episode. And if you're joining for the very first time, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't make it your last time, so make sure you subscribe before you go. In this video, we are going to be talking about a few seconds video that is currently going viral and is giving people mixed reaction. I am going to say mixed reaction because the comment section of this video was in shambles, and people who are stitching are even addressing the comments like, you guys are reaching too far, these are just kids. So there's this video that the adopted family of this black child posted of her and her 5 other friends literally getting a pedicure. It was just few seconds, but that few seconds video went pretty viral because the girl in question, the birthday girl, was the only black person in the video, and our 5 remaining friends were white kids. And in the comment section, a lot of people have problem with it. There were so many comments of people saying, get it together, get her with black family, this and that. She was adopted into this family with 2 other kids as well, and there's 1 other black child as well in that family. But that video was just a video of her and her friends. That video would have passed as a very cute video if not for the comment section. I have put together what the people are saying and as well the few seconds video that is sparking this conversation. So without wasting much time, let's get right into it.
Watch this and tell me if you see anything odd.
I'm 6. Of course I want a pedicure for my birthday. Yeah!
Let's go.
Now, when I first saw this video, I really did not think anything of it. I just saw 5 little girls who were excited to get their toes done to celebrate the birthday girl in the middle, whose name is Josie, by the way. However, the comment section went all the way to hell because, of course, when videos like these are posted with very little context, people jump all the way to conclusions and have a field day. People are upset that this black girl, Josie, appears to not have any black friends, and keep in mind she was also adopted into a white family, and I'll get into that in a minute. Leading some creators to address their concerns, like Josie, hey Josie, love you girl, saying that it's important for kids that are adopted into transracial families to have friends that look like them, and you know what? I agree. To be clear, no one is saying that it's bad for Josie to have white friends. We're just saying that it's important for Josie to also have black friends as well that she can relate to in ways that she won't be able to relate to her white parents. People that are parents in a transracial adoption should definitely make it their prerogative to make sure that that child is not only well connected to their culture, but has a community outside of the parents that can help the child as they move throughout life. Let us pray that this was all one big misunderstanding and that Josie's black friends just couldn't make it to the pedicure date.
I'm 6. Of course I want a pedicure for my birthday. Yeah!
After I watched that incredibly harmless, completely innocent video, I decided to take a little stroll into the comment section. I probably shouldn't have. That had to be the most obliviously racist comment section I had ever seen. It was quite literally racially narcissistic brain rot. Where are her black friends? This is so sad. Whole lot of YT. This is child abuse. Get that girl some black friends. Surround her with more ethnic people. These are real comments, by the way. It's really funny, yet really sad, because if this was a video of a little white girl surrounded by little black girls, would those same people be telling that mom to get that little girl some white friends? No, they wouldn't, because that's racist. Turns out this girl is actually adopted. Her parents have 2 other adopted children and 1 birth child. And I think it's safe to assume that they live in a predominantly white area. I don't know why. When we see an obvious numerical disparity, we have to call it out, and we just need to make it about race. Like, okay, 4 white girls, 1 black girl. We see it. Who cares? Especially when this girl looks to be in a very nurturing and caring environment. There are actually people in America that are so naive in believing that black Americans and white Americans are so different from each other, and all black Americans are so similar and all white Americans are so similar, to a point where if a black American is not constantly surrounded by other black Americans, something's wrong. Something's going to go out of whack. It's racist and it's nonsensical. And this is exactly what I mean when I say there are so many pro-black people out there that are willing to alienate and ridicule their own kind if they feel as though that person does not fit all the way into the black criteria. whether it's about them being too white or not black enough. They hold on to their racial identity so tightly to a point where when they see other people not abiding by that set standard, they believe that those people are losing their racial value. And that's scary for them, because without their racial value, who are they? This is a literal 6-year-old who found a beautiful home and a loving family, and she damn sure doesn't care about race. If you can look at this and say, I need to make this about race, you're the reason why racism will always exist. You're the problem.
I'm 6. Of course I want a pedicure for my birthday. Yeah.
And that's why the world is messed up now. You go back and read those comments. Kids are simple. They don't care about no skin color. All they know is that's my friend. Building your self-esteem starts at your house. It starts with your parents, your day-to-day interactions with them. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. I know a lot of little black girls that grew up and had other little black girlfriends. And you know what they told me when I was growing up? I had a hard time. Why you have a hard time? Because the other girls didn't like me because my hair was a little bit long. Let kids be kids. Let kids grow up and have friends. As they get older, if they want to do that and have different friends, let them do that. But don't be forcing no damn friends on no kids. Just because your skin color don't mean they going to be a good friend to you. My kids are biracial. So they got most of their friends look just like them, mixed, but they got friends from all different races. They don't give a damn about the color. It's ignorant adults that care about stupid shit. That's why the world messed up now.
I'm 6. Of course I want a pedicure for my birthday. Yeah.
The people in the comments being extra, they really need to stop. Me, when I was younger, I went to a predominantly white school. It was a whole bunch of other races, but it was mostly white. And it was very, very few African Americans there. And my mom did that on purpose because she wanted our environment to be diverse and not us to just be raised around African Americans, because she didn't want us to be like prejudiced. And my mom grew up differently than most people who are African Americans. So she wanted us to be around other people and other cultures and other races. And she didn't want us to grow up to be racist, because my mom didn't grow up to be racist. My mom grew up in a multicultural home at some point of her life, and she didn't want us to grow up only in urban settings. So when I was younger, I had a lot of friends. Most of my friends in elementary school were Caucasian, and I think it was a great experience that my mom did that for us, because it grew us up in diversity and not to just be looking at life one-sided by just like an African American culture. The more older that I got, like more into my adulthood, I started to understand more about African American culture on my own. But I'm really glad that my mom put me in different environments with other people so that I can maintain healthy relationships with other cultures and other people, and I won't be awkward around white people or other cultures. So people in the comments being extra, and I believe the little girl is adopted by the family, I think. They need to stop. Like, you really need to stop, because most people who grew up in multicultural environments or environments where they're in a predominantly white setting, they are very successful because a lot of them don't look at life one-sided, and they function very well in high cultural environments. People need to chill. People really need to chill. I grew up in multicultural environments, predominantly white. I had mostly white friends. I didn't act weird, and here I am today. I'm perfectly fine. I'm an African American woman, and I love being African American. But I'm grateful that I grew up like that. I'm grateful that I grew up spending the night at people's houses who were not like my race. I'm very, very happy that I grew up with people. We had fun as kids, and it was more than just black people. It was all different races. It was white people. I really enjoy that. I'm really grateful that I got to experience that. I'm grateful that I could be in any environment and I can adapt to whatever the environment is, and I won't be uncomfortable or prejudiced or racist or act funny because I don't know how to approach a situation with a different person that is not like me. And clearly the little girl in the video seems very nervous about being filmed. So the comments is just extra. It's just extra. Leave these kids alone, please. Just steer them in the right direction. That's really all you need to do. Also, one more thing that I wanted to say is it's great that people who have children that are Caucasian and they have their children grow up with African American children. I think it's extremely healthy for their relationship because we know a lot of people grow up not being around a certain race, and it kind of pushes them to be prejudiced or racist against that person. So I think it's very healthy for Caucasian children to grow up with African American children and other races and ethnicities of children, because it teaches them not to treat them a certain type of way. So, and a lot of people complain about people who are, this color that treat black people a certain type of way because they wasn't raised around them, or their family grew up prejudiced or racist and they treat us a certain type of way. So I think it's extremely healthy what's going on in that video, like the upbringing of everything.
What do you guys think about what they all said, and what do you think about the actual video as well? Let's say you have not even come across these stitches at all. If you come across this video, what is going to be your own reaction to that particular video? I feel like these people pissed about the comments are more pissed at the fact that these are just kids, like they don't even see colors, they just want to live their life and be happy. But then the people who are talking about race or bringing race to it, I want to believe this is coming from trauma. Like we've seen stories of people who grew up in a white predominantly area or just have white friends talking about how lonely it is, because even if they try to fit in, they can't fit in, and how they struggle to make friends with people their own color. I don't think the comment they are making is 100% wrong, but maybe because they did not even take their time to check the page of this family, because there's another black child as well adopted. This is just a few seconds video of this girl's birthday celebration with her friends, and maybe they are just in an area that is filled with so many white people. So that's the reason why the majority of our friends in that video are white, or maybe our black friends cannot make it to that particular date. So it can be so many things. I get where the people who are annoyed by the comments are coming from. Like, these are just kids, they can't see color, they just want to live their life. But I'd still like to hear what you guys think. All these people commenting are commenting from maybe experience of people closer to them, like, oh, please get her among people who look like herself, so she can build relationship with them and build our own community of friends as well, not just these particular people. But people are only commenting because of that few seconds video. I saw a comment of her hands, like the black lady's aunt, saying, Josie is literally my cousin. The black girl's name is Josie. Josie is literally my cousin. She has black friends. You all need to chill. And one of them is our cousin. You all don't need to think that deep about them. Another person said, only thing I noticed is that all the girls look like they got petty already except for Josie. She was the only one not wearing the post-petty slippers. Another person said, it may be that Josie just live in a predominantly white area. You can't choose the diversity of your class. Like, I can guess so as well, because there's another teacher we're talking about. Maybe she's just in an area that is filled with so many white people. It's something that is very possible. Another person said, what if Josie just doesn't have black friends? What if she just did not make friends with black kids? She's 6. She will make other friends. She is 6. Yeah, she's still very young, but I will not totally disagree with the people saying she has to be with people who look like her as well, because we all know the story, the history, we all know the confessions, we all know what people who grew up in a setting where it's just filled with white people have had to go through. And I know these people are coming from that angle, but dropping that under a 6-year-old birthday celebration party for a child is a bit annoying. Another person said, as a mom of other race adopted littles, please mind your business. Josie looks happy and healthy. Teach your kids to be colorblind. Race doesn't matter. Race actually matter. Saying race doesn't matter, but we know that in the real world, race actually does matter. Another person said, Josie could be friends with whoever she wants. Saying she needs friends that look like her isn't necessary. As a black woman, I have many friends that are white. So at the end of the day, it does not matter. Another person said, you all need to learn from Josie and stop thinking all alike. She's happy, she loves and chooses her friends. She has a caring family. Yet all adults want to see is color. Constantly, like, why does it need to be? Let me hear what you guys think about what these people are saying, and let me hear your thoughts about people's reaction, the speeches, and as well the comments. Let me know, why do you think these people are dropping such comments under the video of a 6-year-old child literally having a birthday party with a white friend? So let's continue this conversation there. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe before you go and turn your bell notification on. I will catch you guys in the next one.